Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a warped peyote square. So I'm going to pick up 4 beads and I'm going to use a circular file line join. The warped square is most often used to make peyote stars, but it's also used in constructing geometric shapes. I've made quite a few geometric designs and those patterns are available from my website. So now I've got the 4 beads tied together, and it also means that I don't have a tail. So on each row we are going to increase 2 beads at each corner. So this is the second row and we will be increasing those 2 beads on every stitch. When you add the last 2 increased beads, you're going to step up So for the third row, it's going to be increase 2, and then we're going to peyote 1 on the edge or along the side. And we are going to repeat that again. Peyote 1 on the side. Now at the moment you can see it's still lying flat. I always find that it's this third row where you need to fold the square in order to get the last peyote bead in. So what I'm going to do is fold this in a moment. So I pick up 2, we're still okay. Now to get that last peyote bead in, we will have to fold it. So I've got to step up. And if you're finding the step up difficult, if you reverse, as I'm doing here, through the 2 beads, and then you should be able to easily then manage the step up. Now I'm going to fold. See how I've folded that? And then I'm going to pull that peyote bead into place. As you work the remaining rows, make sure that you keep the fold in the same direction. Don't allow it to bend a different way. I always end the row with my thread coming out the top left bead. So if you're working from my patterns, that's how I photograph it, and that's how I do the patterns. So this next row is again increase 2, but this time we will peyote 2 along the side, and then we're going to repeat that 3 times and step up. See, I nearly folded it a different way there. You'll find once you've done about 5 or 6 rows that it won't bend anymore. Just got to be careful when it's a baby square, if you like. It's also worth noting that if you want to make peyote stars and you have a pattern, that you need to keep your thread direction the same, the fold direction the same, and it's particularly important with the fancier patterns, and that's why I always keep my thread exiting that top left increase bead at the end of a row, and then they'll all be the same. So this is the last one, so it's increase 2 and peyote 2. And step up. So I'm just going to repeat these next 2 rows, and I'm going to show you how to count how many rows you've done. And you'll notice that the row counts are the same, whether you count them along the side or whether you count up the increase rows, and I'll show you that in a minute. So this one is peyote 3 along the sides. I'm also going to repeat all of these rows again so that you can see the finished warped square that I will be using in the next video, where I am going to show you how to stitch them together to create a peyote star. I didn't think I was going to, but when I'd done the repeat of these rows, I kind of liked the pattern that these colours have produced, and I don't have one of these on my tree yet. Nothing like it anyway. So I thought I would just go ahead and make a video for anybody that gets confused over how to stitch them together to create the stars. If you'd like to make your peyote squares in exactly the same colours, I have listed them in the description below the video. So we're going to do the 6th row, And this will be 5 beads each side. If you'd like to make a peyote star with me, then you will need to make 4 more of these warp squares. So this is the last side that I'm going to show on the video, and then I'm going to show you how to count, which sounds silly, but how to count the rows is what I mean. So I just need to do the last step up. And you can make these squares as small or as big as you like. So when we're counting the rows, we are counting the increases, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the finished peyote square. It really does look like a crochet blanket square, which is why I think it might be fun to make the star from. So we're just going to do that count again. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you'll also find, you should find, if I've got it right, that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 along the side. So it is a square. So I hope you choose to make the peyote star with me, and I'll see you again soon.